Hello and welcome back. I'm Withered Heath and this is episode 2 of our Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer submod campaign, version 5 for the Dwarves of Erebor. Don't forget to like, a comment and subscribe if you're enjoying that here content, and then really subscribe by pressing the little bell notification so you're notified every single time my content goes live. If you want to keep up to date on my content related updates, then don't forget to follow me on Twitter, which can be found in the description below alongside my tipping link. So if you're particularly generous, drop us a quick quid, it'd be very much appreciated. But otherwise, let's get on with this here content then, shall we? So we are retraining and recouping and repairing, I guess. Or not repairing, might not be the wrong word. Realigning? I don't know. I can't think of the word. We're moving forward, is what we're doing. We're moving forward. We're 20 turns in, so it's probably about time that we had a little bit of a stop at Nazanar, and we get Withered, and then I'm going to move up and take Dane's Halls as quickly as possible, to be honest. I don't know how long that'll take, unfortunately. And it is an end turn. We are any waste. Oh no, wait, let's check our... He's not got a mission to talk to Rohan, so I'm not going to bother. Bosh. There we go. Now then, what are the orcs of Gundabad going to do? What are they going to do? They didn't attack me, which is interesting. Dorwinion Avari. A change has occurred in Dorwinion. The Avari have returned. After the sacking of Mournhell over 2,000 years ago, and will take up arms and fight in the name of Dorwinion. The Avarin War Council will reorganize the Avari Home Guard into cohorts of skillful warriors to serve the Winter Court. The Order of Shadows, the Avari's secret scouting force, has also stepped forth and pledged their support. Dorwinion's armies will be significantly improved. Dorwinion Resplendent. Well, if you want to read that, you can. I'm not going to bother. There we go. There we go. Talk to Rohan. We will get that done now.
What is it you wish to discuss? It's good to sedate you.
Lovely.
Yes, sire.
Start moving him along to... Okay. I'm gonna jump him. Cursor underscore start. Is it not that? No, it's show underscore cursor start. There we go. Move character Rorin 324220. Is his name not Rorin? Oh, it's move underscore character. Damn it. Forgetting all the underscores for some reason. There we go. Get rid of that. And there's Osgiliath. Beautiful. Now just give me the mission next time to talk to them. Right, let's go back up to Erebor, because we do want to be able to take this place not take the Erebor, be able to move out from Erebor eventually. Matok 4988. Okay. We're waiting on that a little bit then, aren't we? Just got to get the Oricani halls then. So we can move out. Let's get these steelmongers after that. I'm going to mainly focus on military buildings in Erebor. And probably even Kirrigathal. Let's get the steelmongers here as well. Probably don't need the militia garrison, the militia garrison here. Not yet. Not yet, at least. But I want to make sure I don't get it too late, don't I? We'll hold on that. Maybe a ballista. Maybe a ballista would be good because I am dwarves, so I need, and it would provide me something. So I'll get the ballista at Kiddie Gathol as well. It's a bit down the line. Even further down the line at Erebor. Even further down the line at Erebor. Militia garrison at this point in time is probably not that important. I'm going to do that then. Swap them over. Should be okay with that. Should be okay with that. I would like a ballista over in Anazanar, but I think I've probably got other buildings a bit more necessary, maybe. One turn in the barracks, and then the practice range. In fact, probably not going to do that. Why can't I get the next iteration of the barracks? Miners Union. Okay, so I need the Miners Union. I'm going to get rid of all them. I'm going to get rid of them. They get the Miners Union. Wait, do I not already have the Miners Union here? No, I've got the pipe hole, but I am going to be able to get the Miners Union at Kirit Gathol. Pig farm is necessary. Miners quarters after that? Or should I... So after the barracks and then the practice range, the farmers gets me... Yeah, so... I'll have to wait on our buildings in Anazanar. Can we get any recruitment here?
Aye, my liege.
Can we get any recruitment here? We can get some horses.
Marching now.
Should be fine for now. Ooh, I can actually get more troops over in Anazanar. In Anazanar? Kirit Gathol. I'll ferry those across. Because I need to be able to make them move. 1 second.
My king. Aye.
10 turns, 13 turns.
Aye, sire.
I'm gonna move these two. I'm champ. I'll wait a turn. I'll wait a turn. Yeah, I'll wait a turn and then we'll move them across. Because I need to retake that. I need to retake Withered and basically split those dudes across both of... Do I need to take Withered before I take Dane's Halls, or is that just a pointless effort? Because it's not massively valuable Withered. But I could take it quite easily. I don't think it's worth it, I'm not gonna lie. Caer Andros is under attack again. It's like clockwork, innit? Get yourselves the axe throwers. Just need bodies, to be honest. Body declared. Kingdom and Rohan versus... That's an interesting one. Kingdom and Rohan versus Dol Guldur. They're pretty far away from each other. I'm guessing Rohan's gone across the Anduin, maybe. Erebor, Urakani, minus quarters. And then Steelmongers. And Nazanar getting a good building. Where was it? Can't get any retrains. Beautiful. Let's get myself some Ironhills Mattox and some Erebor infantry. I just need the bodies at this stage. I need the bodies. Pig farms. Practice range. Practice range. And then... I want the labourers, don't I? So I'll keep them. For now. You move back across here. I don't care about that.
Moving quietly.
Do not care about that too much.
Aye, lord. My king. Aye, Lord. Onward. We've marched our
We go, march all these out.
king.
Gonna march them up to Erebor first.
Today, sire.
Move all my army out from Erebor. Kill Luggle.
Gonna stick you.
Maybe do some retrains if necessary. And then I'm gonna march them up to an Azanar. You know what? I need a catapult. And the reason I need a catapult is so that I can basically just move straight through. I'm not going to get a catapult though, I'll get a ballista. So I'll still be able to break open the doors to Dane's Hall Citadel. But that's ideally, that is what I want to be doing. And I want to come from behind it, so I'll watch this pass right here. And then I can hold them at Dane's Halls with a decent enough army. And then rebuild something at Erebor with maybe with a bit of help from Kirik Gathol. And we should be sorted. Miners Union. Get a ballista after that, and then a Steelmongers. And then we should be good. I could get the mines again. But the 5 turns that I think that 5 turns will consume too much. Let's give it a save and an end turn. Let's go. They have moved back from the border near Withered. I wonder why. The reason I need to push is because the Anduin Vale is still in a state where they can cause problems to the Lomrath Expanse. Nice. Jesus, got a lot of stuff. Oh, Withered, that would be gorgeous. Is there still Anduin Vale still in a state where they can cause these guys some issues?
On my way.
Like, they're still on Framsburg, which is really good, and puts a lot of pressure on Gundabad. Gundabad's capital, Gundabad, and they've just declared war against the elves as well. That is gorgeous.
Aye, Lord.
That is gorgeous.
We've marched our limit.
That is definitely something I want to be seeing. 6 turns is a while away. A whale of a time and a while away. A while. Practice range, pig farm, quarters. I would like the quarters, but I really want that ironmongers so I can get labourers. Practice range, Kirik Gathol. 290. They're gorgeous, aren't they, them guys? I'm going to get one. I'm only making 2,000 per turn at the moment.
My king.
1, 2, 3. 3 turns until I can get into here, and then maybe I'll be able to move out. How are we looking over here? We're a while away. Come on. I'm trying to end these turns as quickly as possible. Ooh, Dale's on the warpath. Really hope they can do some good stuff, Dale, and hold back Rune for a while. And if only could move that little bit further. How good are these in battle? 5 and 10. Oh, so 5 and 10. I can't tell if I want to move them or not.
That'll do them today, sire.
Can't tell if I want to move them or not. Right, can we get any retrains here? It's pretty much the only thing I'm checking at this moment in time. One thing I'm going to get is I'm going to get another diplomat, so I'm just going to plop him on around here, maybe. Might war with Angmar. I should be, shouldn't I? I'm not at war with Angmar. I'm in war with Rune and Dol Guldur. Mount Gundabad. Got Orcs of Gundabad. Okay, so I kind of trade with Angmar for a little bit of time. I can do that. I can deal with that. End turn. Oh, that's a tsunami. Oh, they took your stone. Oh, that's amazing. That is actually amazing. Oh, that is actually amazing. Beyond's Hall's besieged. That's less than amazing. Yeah, that's less than amazing. Ooh, axe throwers. Get myself them. They'll be handy. They'll be handy.
Onward.
Oh, you're all free upkeep now. Oh yes, I get free upkeep from Oricani Halls. And you get a new slot. 325, 300, that's good. I'm not going to get them just yet because I can't support them. Erebor got the Ballista. I am going to get you. And I can't even get the catapult just yet. I need Steelmongers. Go figure. Getting the Oricani Hall, and then the quarters, and then the Steelmongers. And then we'll be able to get our so desired catapult range. Oh, it's a Kirigethal, Miners Union, Ballista, Steelmongers. Yeah, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Nazana? What did we just get at a Nazana? Practice range. I really am tempted to just queue up the miners quarters, but I'm not going to. Because I really want the steel and the ironmongers. Beautiful. If you're going to be using, just a little tip, if you're going to be jumping your Bezzy mates about, let's get another one of those. If you're going to be jumping your diplomats about, make sure you move them out of your settlement first. Because if you don't do that, it'll complain. It'll complain to you, saying, this... Well, it won't actually complain, it'll just mean... I don't know what that stuff is, but I could cycle through all those if I wanted to. That'll look like a new default command that I'd not seen before, though. So back to what I was saying. So if you jump a character, not even a diplomat, if you jump... Oh, what? It's not Rowan. What's your name? Belly. If you jump a diplomat in this case, or any other character from a settlement, what will happen is they'll spawn with no model, or that used to be the case on 4.5. So make sure you take them out of settlement before you move them, essentially.
Your Honor. Yes, sire. I, my lord.
Go to Varas.
Aye, lord.
They'll move into there. I'll have almost all of them. That's good. In turn. They're really losing ground on the Anduin Vale, though, aren't they? Really losing ground on the Anduin Vale. Really wouldn't be expecting them to lose this amount of ground. Like usually they do a bit more, you know. They usually make a bit more. Usually really aggressive with him. But I think because I'm the player character, and I'm Erebor, they've sent their early armies towards me, or their early like half stacks. Ooh, Kanda and Dol Amroth. It's not good because that might mean that our busy mates are not going to be. The Khan, they're not going to actually be doing good. They're not actually going to be turning on these guys, on the evil factions. Right. A little bit of a battle. Let's actually stop that, because I need to look at my own turn report. I moved up in one. I moved up one overall. Bosh. Here we go. Here we go. What has he got? Spears, injured scouts, raiders, scouts, raiders. Nothing special. And I don't want to let him get anything special before we wipe him out. Because if I can wipe him out before that, then I'll be Gucci. Now then. axe throwers. How far can you go, by the way? How far can you throw? 50 meters. One of them just behind my units, because my dudes can just throw, to be honest. They can just throw. Throw? They can just shoot over the top of my busy mates. Yeah, you can stay on the wings, that's fine. Go. You advancing? You are advancing. You're not advancing. Okay. Control A. Let's get a shift on. Okay, that's not pretty. That's not pretty at all. And I'm just going to merge all this entire line now. Archers will be able to get into position quite early. What are you, by the way? Sons of the Fallen. Everybody in position. They are still going up. Interesting. It's still going. Where are they going? What are you doing? My guy. Okay. Okay. Let's get into position, lads. It's very interesting tactic that they're employing. I'm just going to move these guys up. I'm going to charge, evidently. Fortunately, they're forcing my hand a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Six times it as we get into combat with him. Are you going to retreat back or are you just going to fight? Swing around. Swing around, swing around, swing around. Move you up.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain
Chase
true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
The snow scouts for a little bit so we can get them out of there. Not really out of there, but so we can get them running. Into the spearmen, no, actually, into the back of them. No, you're right, in fact. You. Into the spears here. You into the spears. You chase those guys just for a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna move up my axeman, Erebor axeman as well. Try and get them involved as quickly as easily as possible. Ooh, you routed them. You route them into the raiders.
Our army is tiring.
Yeah, not much we can do about that. No much we can do about that, I'm afraid. Okay, you fire at them. You fire at them. You fire at them as well. We just gotta try and capture these bloody geezers, haven't we? Nice little charge. Shaken. Are they gonna be stirred? Doesn't look like it.
Only half the enemy
Maybe now. Maybe now. Surely you're shaken and stirred right now. You throw at the snow oaks. Come on, give me a good one. You fired at the wrong unit. It's fine. Yeah, you carry on chasing them for now.
The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine now. That's 6 times it.
The enemy
Beautiful.
general lies dead.
General's gone.
Let the crows have his miserable bones.
In we go, and then they rout. Juice it. Get these guys to rout now. Would he manage to get hold of him? Those are routing as well. Lovely. Let's go and get these guys to rout. They're the only unit I think still left. Oh, well, I spoke too soon. Someone just rallied. Okay. After them. How are we doing? Axe throwers. Lovely. Them. How do these guys look? They look pretty sick, to be honest, aren't they? With the mattocks. Nice. We need to make sure we actually. There we go.
Cowardly foe run. This is a clear victory.
Just getting. The problem with that battle is the dwarves is getting actually in the engagement. But that's also one of the reasons why you need catapults and like ballista, so you can draw the enemy onto you, or you can advance under the fire of said units. Very decent. Mattock's got 116. Nobody got a chevron though. That's a bit upsetting. A little bit upsetting. Would have liked a bit of a mattock. Would have liked to have a little bit of a chevron. Now then, let's go. Let's execute. Lovely. Gotta move back into Erebor. Can we get any retrains?
Aye, Lord.
Merge. Did I just lose a unit? Okay. Interesting. Get them merged up. Save. And an end turn, I do believe. Okay. Bosh. There we go. Once this army is ready to move out, we're going to move it up to Anazana. Might be a while, though. To be honest, it might be a while. One ring has been located. Mount Graham. Well, it's tempting because it's not actually that far, is it? But it's further than you'd think. Realistically. Orikani Hall. Realistically.
Aye. Aye, Lord. My king. Aye. Aye, sire. My king.
I'd be more than happy to move out with this.
March.
With what I've got.
Onward. We march no
Still making money.
today. Aye.
Move you into an SNR.
Star limit.
Move you into an SNR and we should be juiced. We should still be able to move on out. Should still be able to move on out. Okay. 2 turns on you. I'm not going to get any more retrains there just yet. Ah yes, the Iron Mattox. Retrains on these guys. That's a fairly decent army that I'll be able to...
Aye, Lord.
Because when you're attacking Erebor, you suffer... If you set up your archers, you suffer a hell of a lot of casualties before you even get into Erebor. If you're if you're unlucky, but if you set up your army wrong, it's just chalked. I'm afraid it's just chalked. Absolutely chalked. It's such a good defensive position, Erebor. It's meant to be like that, and the map designer's done a really, really good job on it. He's done a really bloody good job on it. Ooh. That is the geezer we saw earlier.
I'm gonna stick you.
And that's Gerzog. Interesting. Isn't he... Orc Avengers, yeah.
Aye, sire. Aye. Forward. We've marched our limit.
Okay. Dorwinion. Foot Vela, Dorwinion, and Dolgador. That does mean that the Dorwinions are now fighting on 2 separate fronts instead of 1 united front against Rune, which is bad for them. Especially when Rune's only he's only got 1 focus. Dolgador's got about 5 focuses though at the moment, so but they always do alright. They always do alright. They always do alright, and that's just because they're just how good they are. Pig farms, beautiful. Pig farms. Ironmongers. There we go. And after Ironmongers, we want the Master Stoneworkers. Yeah, Master Stoneworkers. Get that time reduction. Get that cost reduction. And then we'll be juiced. We'll be laughing. We'll be laughing.
Aye, my liege.
Just gonna move into his own army. For now.
Aye, noble sire. Aye, my liege.
Match him into there.
In camp here, good sire.
Then if this dude geezer decides to attack me,
I'm gonna
he won't be able to night fight this battle against this army. So I'll be more than happy. Be laughing on wait at bank, to be honest. Let's give it a cavalry. In fact,
joining our forces.
yeah, give it both cavalry. It's the only one out in the field.
Marching armies, sire.
Let's give it another end turn. I don't really care where that army goes. If he goes north, I kill it. If he goes south, I kill it. Well, I don't kill it straight away. I let him attack Erebor. Where is he going to go? Moment of truth. It's coming upon us. Did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? Dale prospers. Nice. If you want a real quick read of that. He's gone south. He's going for Erebor. Beautiful. There we go. Miners Union. Where was that? Kirik Gethel. Okay. That means this guy. Means this guy now has access to King's axes and King's shields, which I can't afford to house just yet. But it also gives me max 2 and max 2 on my Erebor infantry and my Iron Hills Mattox, which is brilliant and really helpful. Ballista, Steelmongers. I can also get archery range, which is these guys. These are also an axe throwing unit, but they're 410. So they're not cheap. They're not cheap at all. Not even remotely cheap. I'm not going to get the guard barracks. Am I not? I think after the Steelmongers, it's time that I could... No. Yeah. I'm going to go for the mining network. I think it's about time I got it. I got started investing in that. I could have got it really early and just rushed it. It gives you a lot of money to play with, but it kind of sets you back a little bit in your military proceedings. So I'm going to stagger this a little bit. I'm going to get it in the relatively safe character. Oh, my days. Interesting. Dale's on a Madden. They're on a Madden. This is a general unit, right? 39, yes. It's a general unit. Not going to get that. Not going to get that, friend. Right.
Aye, my liege.
Glowing.
Marching now.
Glowing, glowing, glowing.
Aye, lord. Aye, sire. Aye.
Move you out.
Aye.
Leave one of those behind.
Onward. Aye. Joining our forces. Aye, lord.
Take both mattocks.
Move out.
Gonna leave my labourers behind. Gonna be taking both axe throwers.
Aye. Forward. Aye. Joining our forces.
Both cavalry.
There
And my
the
ballista.
armies, sire.
I do kind of want to take Glorin as well.
Joining the armies, sire.
But I think it's time that I start building him his own little task force, don't you? And we
Yes, my king.
just going to move up here.
Moving quietly.
Beautiful.
On my way.
Then we're going to move back down this way because I want to see where these guys are.
No further this day.
I want to see where they are. I don't have to take your stone, do I? No. No, I do not. Domination. Hold 30 regions including Erebor, Khazad West. Ooh. That's difficult. Because Khazad might get taken by Khazad, to be honest. Might be a little bit difficult. Moving on out.
Leading the men with honor, sire.
They've got their own ballista.
Glory and honor.
Snow Raiders,
By your
spears,
will,
spears.
sire, we shall engage.
Fair enough. Move on in. Let's go again.
Glory,
We'll go in again. Let's have a quick swig of water. Done a lot of talking today. I've been doing some customer training. So that's kind of took it a bit out of my voice, I'm not gonna lie. It took a little bit of it out of my voice. Might be why my voice is a little bit scratchy. Yeah. What's the charge on these guys? 7, 5, 4. What about you? 8. What's your charge? 0 charge bonus. Ooh. Ooh. Gonna have both my cavalry on this side. Okay. Where are you going? Can I get up into all of their business for free? It looks like I might be able to. No, the raiders are kind of covering them. The raiders are kind of covering them. I can't tell where they're firing. Put it on fire mode so I can tell where they're firing. For now.
Rise up, men of Dale, with great speed. Men of Dale, move out.
Looks like we're aiming for the ballista. Just makes seeing these guys a bit difficult at times. There's never like a happy colour, is there, for this? Never a happy colour. Oh. Nicely shot, son. And for him, you charge up. You charge up. This unit's gonna get caught before they throw anything. Come on, get a throw. Yeah, they got a few off. Pull them back.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Oh, I just set some of my horse on fire. Fit. Halt with the general. Attack him. Attack him. Ooh. That is wild. Okay, you lot come around this way. Get into them. Pull out. Get some captures. Right, I'm gonna actually turn you to... Beautiful. I'm gonna actually tell them my ability to turn off. I'm gonna continue this time around though. The reason I'm gonna continue this time around is because I've got a special little something called a catapult. Not a catapult, called cavalry. A different C. A different type of C. Right, 6 times. By doing this, we can get rid of every single one of them. Exterminate them from the mountains. Beautiful. Come, follow them. Come on.
This is a clean
Beautiful.
victory.
How many did we lose? 3%. 40 men. I didn't even get any... Did I get any heals? I got some heals. I'll take it. Dale Cavalry both got 1 chevron as well, which is gorgeous. That's 2 bronze now. Almost all our dudes have got single-digit losses, except our axe throwers. Did he get some... Did he get a... I think they only had a light chance to fire off 1 shot, and they got 29 and 27 casualties. That is very, very good. If you just got to... Instead of having them in the front line, I've got to get them around, maybe around the sides, so they can have just free act throwing duty. Just completely free access to throw. Or my lines will be set earlier, so I might be able to just charge through them, through the back of them earlier, right? And just keep them in the front and then move them round. That might be the play.
Victory! Aye, my liege. We march to battle.
Okay.
Proud victory!
What's this? Retinue expands. Berserk. +2 a command. Attacking. Lovely.
Aye, little son.
Lovely.
March to battle.
Raiders. Scouts. Spears. Right, we're going to try and draw these... depending on the terrain, we're going to try and draw these guys onto us. Because they've got... They've got a archer, aren't they? So you have to be a bit careful with that. Ooh, that's... I think that's worth it. I'm actually going to have these in the front line again. And then we're going to try the tactic. Go. Also going to have me cavalry just positioned on the arts. on the outside. And I'm going to send it round. Make them nervous. Make them nervous. Make them move. Make them make mistakes, essentially.
Keep those ropes tight.
Raiders. Spearmen. I'm going to go round and attack those raiders. I'm going to ignore the spearmen for now.
Rise up, men of Dale.
Okay. Should be a nice little charge. Yes. And another one. Yep. Loving it. Pull out. This one's got a chevron as well.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
That is pretty much ideal. We might be able to see some proper numbers from that geezer. Back into the orcs. Snow orcs, I mean. You got free range to just fire them in the side, so I'd really like to see that.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Lovely. Let's pull them out. I'll let them fire it with they want.
Rise up, men of Dale.
How are we looking? Get behind him. Start throwing. You into the snow orcs. You spin around and you into the snow orc scouts again. Try and get them guys out of there. Just a bit of a sandwich right now. You routing?
Only half the enemy force remains.
Not routing. Brave. Very brave. Okay. Charge these. You lot, charge these. Just gonna have everybody charge at the snow raiders. Except this unit was doing clean up. Six times it. Let's go. Let's go.
Our men are winning the battle.
Okay, lovely.
Continue like
Ignore
the
them.
enemy army
Oop,
flees
never mind.
the field. After them. Cut
Turn
the
him off.
cowards down.
Turn them off, turn them off. You get these guys for the silver chevron. No, the silver. You get into this now. Oop, there we go. Beautiful. There's the general, or captain rather. I always do that. You can get involved. Gerkrog. Lovely. Is that the last one?
All of the
Yeah, it is.
victories we have won here today.
Can't hear him from Aurea. Oh well. Nicely done. 2% loss. 25, I'll accept that. Chevrons for Dale Cavalry once again. This one got 124. What about our ballista? He only killed 7, technically. I guess. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. 20. I've got most of my casualties in that singular unit. Ouch. I could have probably done something about that, couldn't I, if I had decided to just charge my entire army at that singular spearman unit, maybe. It would have been a bit boring, that, though, wouldn't it? Would have been not been able to get as much purchase with our crossbowmen. With our axe throwers, either.
Glory and honor. An honor, my lord. At your service.
Okay.
Continuing tomorrow.
Save. If you do. Get that, get that. Yeah. Get that. And 10. How far can you reach? How far can you... Where are you going to go now, Gerzog? Where are you going to go, Gerzog? Carry on going to Erebor. I know you want to. You bugger. Or is that a different dude? Ooh.
Have a taste of my blade.
It's a different dude.
I'm gonna stick you.
It's a different dude. We'll get the Steelmongers next. What do I want after the Steelmongers? Merchant Miners Union. I think after that I'm going to get the mining network. Yeah. I think after that I'm going to get the mining networks. I'm going to need that money a lot earlier than I was actually planning on getting it. It is fine. Ballista, Steelmongers, and then the mining network. After we get the mining network, we can then get the guard barracks, archery range. Is that right? Yeah, that's probably smart. 2 turns, then that. Yeah.
I'm gonna stick you.
Get yourself a nice little friend. Getting the stoneworkers. There we go.
Something to invest.
They've got friends.
At your service. Moving quietly. On my way.
He's got a new name, Lunrad. And they've got a mining network here.
My king.
Very nice.
To glory. I, noble sire, setting a vigilant watch here.
Yes, my king. They shall not see me, sire.
Beautiful. They can't get me there in one turn. No. Is this the correct play? Yeah, because either way, I'm not going to get it in time for this dude to attack. So I don't think it'd matter.
I'm gonna stick you.
They might just number diff me. I might lose an Azana.
Aye, my liege. Marching now.
Yeah, probably going to lose an Azana, which means I'm going to lose Gloam. Which is sad. Which is a little bit sad. But just trading that for Dane's Halls is pretty big. It was a risk. It was a risk that we've taken, and it's a risk that might backfire. Might backfire, yeah. If he goes to Erebor, then I can deal with him. But it looks like he's going up to an Azana. And they don't usually send armies in anticipation that they're going to lose. Ooh. Oh dear. Rumours from Eredluin. This is quite important. Rumours now fly across Middle-earth that a messenger of Mordor has approached Eredluin with an offer, claiming Barad-dûr is willing to return the 3 surviving Dwarven Rings of Power to Eredluin in exchange for friendship between the Blue Mountains and the Mountains of Shadow. The High Elves have sent an envoy to advise the Clan Lord to remain loyal to the Free Peoples, but only time will tell what the Clan Lord's decision will be. My favourite faction, the Clans of the Ended Way versus Dunlendins. Labourers. Ooh. So, what are you going to decide to do, lads? What are you going to decide to do?
My king. Aye, sire. We march to battle. We shall
Maintain
hold up
siege.
the siege, sire. Awaiting your order, sire. At your service.
Well, I kind of really want to do this battle. But that'll take me way over. That'll take me over an hour already. An hour long. It'll take me to like an hour and 20 minutes, maybe. Right. We'll call it there. That is where we'll call it. So, when we come back, we will be
Aye,
moving on in. Are they going to get a garrison script? Shall we find out?
engage.
Yep, they are. But it's only Orc Defenders. Beautiful. It's only Orc Defenders. That is gorgeous. Right. So let's give it a save. And then a battle save. So when we come back, it'll be for the siege of Dane's Halls. Gimli is going to retake one of our ancestral homes. Beautiful. Right. So thank you for joining me once again. I am Offer of Mercia, and this has been episode 2 of our Divide and Conquer submod campaign for the Dwarves of Erebor. Don't forget to like, a comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying that here content, and then really subscribe by pressing that little bell notification so you're notified every single time my content goes live. If you want to keep up to date on my content-related updates, then don't forget to follow me on Twitter, which can be found in the description below, alongside my tipping link. So if you're particularly generous, drop us a quick quid, it'd be very much appreciated. But otherwise, thank you, and signing off.